All right, everyone. Hi there. Happy Friday afternoon. I am King 5 Meteorologist Adam Claibon. Okay, so we're almost there to the weekend. Going to be pretty similar forecasts here for the weekend like what we saw here throughout a lot of the week, meaning more shower chances, more cooler than average temperatures, although we are going to see a modest warm up. But behind all of that, as we go deeper on into next work week, we have temperatures that are going to start to climb closer to spring averages, maybe even above that. And we're going to keep it around for a little while. So we're not just talking about a day or two, maybe 3, 4, 5 possible days in a row of those type of conditions. But before we get to that point, of course, we do have the chilly and the still rainy weather to come here, including today. Now, if you're heading up to Skagit County, we do have the Tulip Festival that's still going on here. We got about another week or so of that happening. Temperatures in the 50s. We're going to see more shower chances, better chances early into Saturday and then later on into Saturday night into early Sunday. We're going to go more into the timing of that. If you can hold off maybe until later next week or maybe next weekend, better forecast ahead for you at that point. It just probably means, though, you're going to be up there with a lot more people. So, of course, take that into consideration. And then we also have the second weekend of the Spring Fair down in Puyallup, which is expected to be fairly similar. More shower chances ahead, temperatures in the low to mid 50s. What's out there right now is a lot of cloud coverage and not much rain. So you can see that there in Olympia, fairly dry, but yeah, definitely cloudy and gloomy. We have the cloudy conditions there with a few peaks of sunshine in Westport. Everett, same story there. And live at SeaTac Airport, not a whole lot changing. Departure deck actually getting a little busy here as we head into the weekend. Now lows this morning, big difference from yesterday as we saw a lot of 30s and even 20s. This morning, a lot of low to mid 40s. So we are starting to see the air mass modify to a certain degree, at least during the morning hours, because temperatures right now here into the afternoon on Friday are still fairly chilly. A lot of 40s popping up. So the cloud coverage holding the chillier air in place. Upper Midwest, you can see big picture, snow flying across the Dakotas and Minnesota. We got a line of showers and storms extending from up there near the Canadian border and the Great Lakes all the way down towards the Gulf Coast. And then for us in the Pacific Northwest, we have light showers that are moving on through rain shadowing, definitely helping us out here in parts of Puget Sound, keeping a lot of the rain away. So light showers kind of here and there across Mason County, also maybe seeing some of those into the foothills of Pierce County, and then the farther north you go through the Strait of Juan de Fuca up there across the San Juan Islands. Yeah, just generally a lot of light rain. So timing this out for you, can see for the rest of today, we'll keep the better chances out closer to the coast or over the Olympic Peninsula. Those will begin to die off to a certain degree later into the night, and we'll start off tomorrow morning with a small chance around, but a lot of the day on Saturday, especially near the Kitsap Peninsula and eastward, not really featuring much rain at all. Then we head into Saturday evening, Saturday night. This is 5 o'clock, and you can start to see that wave of rain really getting its act together. A lot more organized shower activity with that. That comes through as we head throughout Saturday night into early Sunday morning. Some steady rain, some heavier showers with it. But another thing you're noticing as it moves on by and across the Cascades, not a lot of snow really breaking out. Snow levels getting above 5,000 feet will keep everything in the form of rain across Stevens Pass, Snoqualmie Pass, White Pass even. So no big travel concerns right there. As we go deeper on into Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, colder air eventually trying to settle in back into parts across the region, and that will mean eventually lower snow levels. So we will eventually have to deal with more snow there across the Cascades at that point. But as far as precipitation amounts, nothing out of hand really at all. We're talking about a half an inch to 3/4 of an inch here across Puget Sound and most of western Washington. Some higher amounts possible up there across parts of the north coast where we could get up just a little over an inch. And I did mention, yes, since the snow levels are going to be so high, not much snow really expected with this disturbance over the next few days. So we'll call for about an inch, maybe 2, and that is mainly coming after midnight, heading into late Saturday night into early Monday morning, and then we'll see how much more we pile up as we go deeper on into Monday. As far as today, your forecast, low 50s, still much cooler than average. We'll get some drier times up into some of these parts, maybe a few more sunbreaks farther to the north, but generally just a lot of cloudy skies with a few showers kind of here and there. Farther south you go across parts of Puget Sound, 49 in North Bend for a high. We'll see highs in the low 50s around Tacoma, Lakewood, 51 degrees, closer to Shelton at 50 in Enumclaw. Tonight's forecast back around some of the same numbers as this morning. We drop between the low to mid 40s. And then your 7-day forecast. Here it is. I did already hint at the fact that we do have a nice stretch of 60s. And that's, of course, where your eyes are drawn to. Tuesday, Wednesday, and next Thursday. We'll see if we can even extend that beyond that point. Models definitely continuing to suggest that will be the case. So we have the spring weather to look forward to. It's just up until that point you can see some chilly weather that's going to be around here for the weekend, which we have sports that are going to be going on. The Mariners in town, plus we have the Kraken playing their first playoff game there at Climate Pledge Arena. Hopefully that will end in a win, but I guess it's a good time to be indoors if you have to do that. Well, everyone take care. If you are going to be outdoors, make sure to have the rain gear. Stay warm here throughout the weekend and have a fantastic Friday.